Gotham is alive to the sound of the Joker. In 2019, the Clown Prince of Crime burst open the box office. The first R-rated movie to bank $1 billion. It was a cinematic heist as Todd Phillips tapped into the zeitgeist and scored a lead actor Oscar for Joaquin Phoenix. Now, Joker 2 does one better, with a musical masterpiece so deafening, it bursts your eardrums. Folie à deux is no deuce. It's game, set and match for a match made in Gotham. Les Miserables had Bring Him Home, On My Own, and I Dreamed a Dream. Songs that smashed the West End and tore up the screen. But Joker 2 has melodies to truly make you miserable. Until a kiss with his prison yard boyfriend, Joker barely belts out a peep. This looks to be a serious movie seriously lacking. And then, what majesty, what artistry! Little Joe Creep comes to life with That's Life, Sinatra coming at ya. This is no sequel to The Joker, this is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest the musical, set in Shawshank. At the end of one, it looked like Arthur Fleck was gone. Joker's here, bitches. In 2, he's back to being a low-energy loner without a clue. Todd Phillips masterfully subverts expectations by delivering a Joker movie without a Joker, and a movie without any movement, unless you include a trip to the toilet. Joker Folie à deux. Nah, this is Joker, the Last Jedi. In Arkham, Joker bumps into Lee, played by a lady, Gaga. She's obviously Harley Quinn, so why not just call her that? That would be too predictable. Joker 2 must do the unpredictable. Creative genius is born from doing the opposite of what everyone wants, and then calling it art. What do you do with a woman who can sing and dance, but has the acting chops of Tommy Wiseau chopping onions?
Are we talking about divorce?
You turn the movie into a musical and then make it all about her. Sorry, Arthur. Folie à deux is adieu to you.
For once in my life, I have someone who needs me.
Next on the playlist, Joker sings For Once in My Life by Stevie Wonder. And at once you'll wonder if it's time to end it. Where's the walk the line, Phoenix? Now he sounds like he's done a line.
For once in my life.
This isn't Johnny Cash, but why didn't Joker's dad wear one to spare us this car crash? All the songs so far are covers. The $200 million budget must have been spent on the karaoke machine. At the heart of Folie à deux is a love story to rival Romeo and Juliet, if only it had the same ending. When Joker finally lays his pipe, he busts his nut in the time it takes Super Mario to enter one. In case the first act didn't quite establish who he is, the warp speed sex scene makes it clear. Arthur Fleck is not the Clown Prince of Crime, he's the premature prince of ejaculation. Harley Quinn, he hardly put it in. Joker is false advertising. His face should have been on the cover of a Beck song. Or Viagra. When Joker is not making Gaga go ooh, he's doing an interview with Alan Partridge, the famous DJ from Norwich who tried to screw and ended up covered in chocolate mousse. Can't believe it. Is Arthur Fleck actually Arthur Partridge? Surely they must be related. In every scene he's either smoking like a priest, singing like he's in Greece, or sitting in a courtroom trying to persuade a jury he's not the Joker. Don't worry, we believe it. This guy may have the clown makeup and a smiley face, but he's definitely not Batman's arch nemesis. In The Dark Knight, the audience rooted for the Joker. Here they hope Batman swoops in and kills him instantly. When you're ready, Bruce. It's the trial of the century, the people versus Arthur Fleck. Is he mentally ill, or is he the Joker at will? By the end of the movie, it will feel like a century has passed. To Kill a Mockingbird, Joker 2 kills a franchise by mocking it. Don't worry, the long courtroom melodrama, or holodrama, is broken up by magical musical numbers with Gaga and beatings from Mad-Eye Moody. One's not sure which are more violent. In the original, you couldn't watch. Now, you'll wish you couldn't hear. The assistant district attorney trying to put Joker behind bars is none other than Harvey Dent. Two-Face. For a brief moment, it's a brief reprieve, a chance of salvation. Surely it's not too late to turn this into a Two-Face movie. Alas, Harvey makes no dent. He has just the one face. A one-note lawyer who has all the charisma of a stone. Father Stone.
Oh, how's everything then?
All right.
Arthur's romance with a now freed Lee ends as quickly as their roll in the hay. What did he say? In his own words on the stand, "I just want to blow it all up and start a new life. Settle down." No, you have not finally gone full Beethoven. He really did say that. Arthur Fleck is Arthur Dufresne. He just wants to drink cocktails on the beach with Red. Lee in Z-What? You either die a villain, or live long enough to see yourself become the Arkham Redemption. Harley's not buying it. She fell in love with the Joker, not a rip-off Andy who can't go longer than a TikTok. Arthur once again pays tribute to Stevie Wonder with a phone call from court. Yet, he's not calling to say he loves her, he's singing an English translation of Ne me quittez pas by Jacques Brel. What is it? The most beautiful romantic song ever written. Is Harley about to say "Oui baby" and pop out a litter of little jokers?
De ta main longue, de ton chien, ne me quitte pas.
The shadow of your dog. No wonder she puts a gun to her head. Should have gone with Stevie Wonder, Jacques Brel, more like Jacques Incel. When the Joker is happy to be the shadow of an ex-girlfriend's dog, you know he's become the joke. Joaquin has achieved the impossible. He's simultaneously the best Joker since Heath, and the worst since Jared. The verdict is in. How guilty will the jury find the defendant, the man who clearly and provably murdered 5 people? Really guilty. Sorry, this is a movie, not a tribute to OJ. Joker's going down. Or is he? Boom! An explosion blasts through the courtroom. Now we're talking. The Joker is free to be who he wants to be. As he flees the bombed-out court building, Joker sees Harvey Dent has lost half his face in the blast. Is a movie in the works?
Those who have seen your face.
Outside in the chaos, 2 Joker fans help him escape via a getaway car. Now this must be where the Joker becomes the Joker. No more Mr. Nice Guys finish last, or finish too fast. It's time to bring mayhem to Gotham, and show the people why they really need a Batman. Huh? Joker jumps out of the car and waves goodbye to his getaway goons. Apparently the Clown Prince has a conscience, and he does not associate with crazy or criminal. The ending of Joker was not a premonition, a scene from the future. It wasn't even a wet dream. It was an outtake that was out of character for a Joker who would rather poke her than be the Joker. Arthur runs straight to the steps that made him iconic and made Warner Brothers $1 billion. Except this time it's not Rock and Roll Part 2, but the Desecration of Joker Part 1. There he meets Harley Quinn, who wastes no time in rejecting him. Again. Long gone is this Joker. Now not even a shadow of his former self. Unless it's a dog shadow. Arthur's character development goes full circle. He's back right where he started. Only this time he's a murderer who wears makeup and has the sexual stamina of a small fruit fly. Whatever Joker did to deserve this, he paid for it, and then some. Arthur is rearrested and sent back to Arkham. What now for the villain who's supposed to be the greatest in Gotham, the most evil in DC, the ultimate big bad for the Bat? Sorry, that's someone else's destiny. Out of nowhere, Todd Phillips becomes M. Night Shyamalan and Joker gets shanked. What? But,
You're not Batman anymore. You have to find another way. I'm sorry.
You're sorry. You expect to destroy my world.
The young man who stabs him is laughing. Oh, Arthur Fleck was not the Joker. He was never the Joker. He was more like Travis Bickle, a taxi driver, waiting to pick up the real Joker and then get killed by a fickle director. Unlike Shawshank, there is no Z what a nail for Arthur. Instead, an actual shank and an Amadeus burial. A sad ending for a character who just wanted to make people laugh. All in all, The Joker 2 is a musical masterpiece of modern cinema. It hits all the right notes. Harley Quinn is Harley Quinn. The story, what story? Who needs one when Joaquin can belt out tunes like he's choking on the microphone? The Joker. The joke's on us with a movie so subversive. The Joker isn't even the Joker, but a simp who thinks he's in Shawshank and gets shanked by a Shyamalan twist. Thank you, Todd. Joker 2 truly was music to our ears.